3.
Hello everyone, we are Group 3. I'm Jiaxin.
I'm 尤尚芳。
I'm Ling Yuzhen.
I'm 谢晴慧。
So today we are going to talk about the topic called spatial arrangement. And these are table of contents, including warming up, vocabulary, scenario 1, preposition practice, discussion questions, activity 1, high-low context culture, conclusion, references, inside story, job assignment, and you have a 20-minute break time. Then after the break time, we will invite each group to give us some suggestions. Then we will choose the 3 best commentators. At the end of our presentation, we will share our feedback. So let's first talk about the warming up. And there are 5 questions in this textbook. So the first question is, what types of people tend to make spatial requests? And I will take the prepared answer for these questions.
Could you look at us?
Okay. So the first answer is honeymoon trip. People on the honeymoon trip often require a romantic and memorable experience to make their trip special and unique. And the second answer is family trip. They prioritize child-friendly environments and activities to ensure a smooth and enjoyable trip for their kids. And the second question is, what types of spatial requests do people make? And my first answer is candlelight dinners. Couple often require candlelight dinners to make a romantic and innocent atmosphere, creating spatial experience. And the other one is playroom for kids. People often require playroom for kids to provide a safe and fun space for them, allowing parents to relax while their children play. And the third question is, what kinds of food-related requests are often made? And the first question is vegetarian. Many travelers prefer vegetarian meals for health, ethical, religious reasons. So hotels are often asked to provide a vegetarian option to accommodate. And the other answer is food allergy. People with food allergy, such as nut allergy, gluten intolerance, and dairy sensitivity, frequently make spatial requests to avoid allergy reactions. And the next question is, how about room and accommodation requests? And the third answer is amenities. People often require access amenities to like a gym or spa to enhance their stay with fitness or relaxation actions. And the next one is room with a view. Many travelers, especially those on special occasions, require room scenic view, such as ocean from or mountain facing. And the last question is, are there any other requests besides food and accommodation? And my answer is shuttle pickup service. Many travelers require particle service, like shuttle pickup, typically from transportation from airport, train station, or other location to their accommodation. So let's give the floor to Shangfang.
Hello everyone, I'm Shangfang. And before start scenario 1, I will introduce 4 important vocabulary in the scenario 1. The first one is, please repeat after me, settle. And it means to arrange something. And I have an example sentence. Please repeat after me. I believe we have a lot to settle before we sign the contract. Next one is immersion. It's a noun. The fact of becoming completely involved in something. And here is an example sentence. Basically, our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
Our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
And next one is variance. It's a noun. It means the amount or number by which they are different. For example, we also help on production of all required program materials, attendees, and VIP management expert analysis of budget variance.
We also help on production of all required program materials, attendees, and VIP management expert analysis of budget variance.
The last one is quote. It's a verb to give a price, especially one that will be charged for doing a piece of work. For example, usually you can either let us know your needs and then we will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budget.
Usually, you can either let us know your needs and then we will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budget.
Okay, the next part is scenario 1. I will give floor to Yu Zhenghan and Jiaxing.
I'm Ling Yuzhen and she is Yu Jiaxing. Now we are going to talk about scenario 1, detailing a tailor-made project. And I will be Roger and Jiaxing will be Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. I'm Roger, the project manager in charge of this case. We spoke earlier on the phone. Please repeat the sentence.
Good morning, Sarah. I'm Roger, the project manager in charge of this case. We spoke earlier on the phone.
Yes, thanks for coming today. I believe we had a lot to settle before we signed the contract.
Yes, thanks for coming today. I believe we have a lot to settle before we sign the contract.
Yes, I would like to explain what items will be included in the package and how much the estimated charges will be.
Yes, I would like to explain what items will be included in the package and how much the estimated charges will be.
Good. That's what we need to know too.
Good, that's what we need to know too.
Alright, basically, our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
Alright, basically our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, call registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
Sorry for interrupting, but do we need to print our program?
Sorry for interrupting, but do we need to print our program?
No, you don't. We also help on production of all required program materials, attendees and VIP management, expert analysis of budget variance, logistical service, arranging all receptions, group activities, entertainment, optional tours, and decor elements, as well as all catering and complete on-site program management.
No, you don't. We also help on production of all required program materials, attendees and VIP management, expert analysis of budget variance, logistics service, arranging all receptions, group activities, entertainment, optional tours, and decor elements, as well as all catering and completely on-site program.
That sounds great. So how do you charge?
That sounds great. So how do you charge?
Usually, you can either let us know your needs, and then we will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budget. We have specialists who help you analyze the cost and control your budget.
Usually, you can either let us know your needs, and then we will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budget. We have specialists who help you analyze the cost and control your budget.
Will the price be lower if we don't need some of the services?
Will the price be lower if we don't need some of the services?
Well, if you don't need certain services, we respect your decision, but normally we do not refund this part from the total price. However, we will try to see if it's possible to use the saved cost to cover other services to make them better.
Well, if you don't need certain services, we respect your decision, but normally we do not refund this part from the total price. However, we will try to see if it's possible to use the saved cost to cover other services to make them better.
Yes, that sounds reasonable. Alright, I'm afraid I have to leave now. I had a meeting at 3 o'clock. Do you mind if we meet up again next week? We need to talk about some special arrangements for our VIPs. My assistant will make an appointment with you later.
Yes, that sounds reasonable. Alright, I'm afraid I have to leave now. I have a meeting at 3 o'clock. Do you mind if we meet up again next week? We need to talk about some special arrangements for our VIPs. My assistant will make an appointment with you later.
Sure, no problem. Thanks a lot for your time today. See you next week.
Sure, no problem. Thanks a lot for your time today. See you next week.
Yes, see you then.
Yes, see you then.
Now I'm going to talk about preposition practice. Please turn to page 42 and 43.
How many questions do you have?
There are 9 questions in total.
Okay. Make sure you tell us beforehand. It's a topic sentence.
So number 1, I'm Roger, the project manager in charge this case. We spoke earlier on the phone. Leave.
The first one is off.
Yes. It's off and on. I'm Roger. I'm Roger, the project manager in charge of this case. We spoke earlier on the phone. Please repeat this sentence.
I'm Roger, the project manager in charge of this case. We spoke earlier on the phone.
Okay. Number 2. Yes, I would like to explain what items will be included in the package. 语项 yes. Yes, I would like to explain what items will be included in the package.
Yes, I would like to explain what items be included in the package.
Number 3. Basically, our typical package incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation. Roujun? Yes, the answer is 4. Please. Basically, our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
Basically, our typical package for incentive travel includes accommodation, destination immersion, web registration, mobile registration, promotional campaigns, and end-to-end transportation.
Number 4. We also have production all required program materials, attendees and VIP management, expert analysis, budget variance, logistical service, arranging all receptions, group activities, entertainment, optional tours, and decor elements. 婉玉 Yes, all correct. We also help production of all required program materials, attendees and VIP management, expert analysis of budget variance, logistical service, arranging all receptions, group activities, entertainment, optional tours, and decor elements.
We also help production of all required program materials, attendees and VIP management, expert analysis of budget variance, logistical service, arranging all receptions, group activities, entertainment, optional tours, and decor elements.
Here we see the number 5. We will quote a price you, or we can design a package based your budget. 洪博彦
4 and up.
Yes, the first one is 4 and the second one is up. We will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budget.
We will quote a price for you, or we can design a package based on your budgets.
Number 6. If you don't need certain services, we respect your decision, but normally we do not refund this part, the total price. 议婷 From. Yes, the answer is from. If you don't need certain services, we respect your decision, but normally we do not refund this part from the total price.
If you don't need certain services, we respect your decision, but normally we do not refund this part from the total price.
Number 7. I have a meeting 3 o'clock. Do you mind if we meet up again next week? 蔡汉义 Yes, the answer is at. I have a meeting at 3 o'clock. Do you mind if we meet up again next week?
I have a meeting at 3 o'clock. Do you mind if we meet up again next week?
Number 8. We need to talk some special arrangements our VIPs. My assistant will make an appointment you later. 林子勋 Yes, the first one is about, and the second one is for, and the last one is with. We need to talk about some special arrangements for our VIPs. My assistant will make an appointment with you later.
We need to talk about some special arrangements for our VIPs. My assistant will make an appointment with you later.
Okay, the last one. Thanks a lot for your time today. See you next week. Ping. Yes, the answer is 4. Thanks a lot for your time today. See you next week.
Thanks a lot for your time today. See you next week.
Now I'm going to talk about discussion questions. Please turn to page 45. And there are two questions. And the first question will be discussed by me, and the second one will be discussed by Xinhui. Let's see the question one. Suppose you are a sales representative at First Incentive Travel, and you need to propose a package which costs 1 million new Taiwan dollars, but your client requests a 20% discount due to budget concerns. So how to negotiate with your client and make a compromise between the two parties? And here is my answer. I will do the following 4 steps. Step 1 is to express understanding. Like I will say, I know the costs sound a little bit high. Many clients may have had the same worries. I get it. And after that, I will ask his or her doubts and consideration so that I can find solutions and make a compromise between us. And step 2, I will emphasize the value of our incentive travel. I will tell my clients that if you join our incentive travel, you can get exclusive experiences because we provide many unique activities that not available elsewhere. And at the same time, I will also mention benefits, explain how incentive travel motivates employees and boosts morale and improve team performance. And step 3, flexibility options. If my clients have budget limitation, I will provide flexible options for them. Like they can choose a simplified version but with fewer accommodation or activities options. Or they can choose the original package. Instead of lowering the price, we can include added perks. We can provide a complimentary team building workshop for them. And last, I will show guarantee and support and provide successful cases. For example, we have worked with many companies like yours, and all of them have been satisfied with our incentive travel. So don't worry, we won't let you down. And this is the end of question 1. Let's give the floor to Xinhui to discuss question 2.
Hello, I'm Xie Xinhui, and now let's go discuss question 2. In an itinerary presentation, you are asked to accommodate several requests for extra service by one client for free. You need to stick to what you are authorized to do by the company and cannot yield. Politely tell the client why you cannot provide for an extra service. Here are 4 steps, and the first one is express understanding, and then explain company policy, and provide solution, and last leave contact information. And now I'm going to talk about the details. The first one is express understanding, to make the clients know I understand their needs and I know what they want. And then explain the policy and tell them why I cannot do so, and explain the reason. And the third one is provide solution. We can offer the customers another service so that they feel they have alternatives, and then leave contact information to let them feel we are very willing to help them, and then discuss the further at any time. And let's give the floor to Shangfang.
And this part is activity 1. And in activity 1, we need to design an inbound or outbound 3-day itinerary for an incentive travel. And in this part, I chose an inbound itinerary for an incentive travel. And here are the requests. And there are 20 attendees, and here are 3 requests. They want to visit popular attractions at explore the city's culture, and they want a relaxing trip where attendees can experience the artistic vibe of the city. So I chose Tainan for this incentive travel. As for day one, our transportation will be Taiwan Highway Speed Railway, and we chose hostel for our accommodation. And as you know, Tainan's signature street food is very famous, so we may have some special street food like steamed rice pudding. And the morning activities, we will choose Tainan Art Museum 1 and 2 to visit the museum, because the museums have many famous artworks in the museum. And afternoon, we may explore Hashi department store. And in the evening, we will visit the spring. At the night, the spring have beautiful scenes, and you may take some pictures. As for day two, we may rent a motorcycle, and the accommodation is hostel. And as for breakfast, we may have hostel free breakfast, croissant and hot chocolate. And in the evening, we will visit National Museum of Taiwan of Taiwan Literature. And afternoon, we may visit Snail Alley, because Snail Alley, as you can see, they have the beautiful artworks on the wall, and we can take some pictures. And in the evening, we can see the beautiful sunset at the Yuguang Island. In day three, we also rent a motorcycle to visit the destination. And because the street food is very famous, so we may eat another special street food like the beef soup. And in the morning, we will visit Confucius Temple and Yeshikao Literary Memorial Museum. And next, in the afternoon, we may visit Blueprint Cultural and Creative Park, and we will have some DIY activities in the Creative Park. And the last destination is Shenong Street, and the beautiful lanterns at night is very beautiful, so I recommend this spot. And that's the end of activity 1. I will give floor to Xinhui.
And now I'm going to talk about high and low contact culture. And here are one example, writing comparison. We have written a lot of compositions both in Chinese and in English since we were young. So I believe everyone have much understanding about the structure. And in Chinese composition, the teachers ask us to follow the structure. And the fourth step in Chinese called 起承转合. And the teacher also said if we want to get the high grade, we should write down our main idea at the last paragraph. That means the reader need to read until the end. They know what the writer want to express, and this is one of the characteristic of high context culture, indirect. However, in English composition, we need to write down our topics or idea as the first paragraph, so that the reader can quickly understand the purpose of the article. And this is the characteristic of low context culture, direct. And the next one is our conclusion. In this presentation, we learned some important vocabulary and some preposition, the use of preposition. And we also learn how to negotiate with others for the incentive price. And we also mentioned how to design the inbound tree. And let's give the floor to Yuzhen.
is上方.
We use 7 tools to make our presentation. The first one is our textbook, and the second one is Cambridge Dictionary. We use it to find the definition of vocabularies, and the third one is Yahoo Dictionary. We use it to find the phonetic symbols of vocabularies, and the next one is ChatGPT. We use ChatGPT to in the vocabulary part, we use it to check the correctness of Chinese translation, and in the discussion questions, activity 1 and high and low context culture, we use it to find some examples to support our ideas. And next, in activity 1, I also use Google Images, Travel Tainan, and Google Map to gain some information and photos for my incentive travel arrangement. And I will give floor to Yuzhen.
Now I'm going to show you our inside story. This is Jiaxing Park. She did the presentation on November 27th, 29th, and December 1st, and she did the report at home. The total hours are 7 hours. And this is Shangfang part. She did the presentation on November 21st, 25th, 26th, 29th, and 30th, and December 1st. And she did the report at door. The total hours are 8 hours. And this is my part. I did the presentation on November 24th, 26th, 28th, and December 1st. And I did the report at school and home. The total hours are 9 hours. And this is Xinhui part. She did the presentation on November 27th, 29th, and December 1st. She did the report at home. And the total hours are 7.5 hours. Okay, now let's give the floor to Jiaxing.
Now I'm going to talk about our job assignment. Jiaxing did a warming up, scenario 1, and job assignment. Shangfang did a vocabulary, activity 1, references, and break time. And Yuzhen did a scenario 1, preposition practice, discussion question, and inside story. And Xinhui did a high and low context culture, discussion question, and conclusion. And let's give the floor to Shangfang.
And now it's the break time, and you will have a 20 minutes break, and please come back at 2:20.